You guys get the best of me when I get spirit messages. This is usually what I look like. This is just me hanging out, enjoying my evening, and I decided to ask Spirit a question, just a general question. And I don't normally write intuitively messages, but I wrote down a whole bunch of stuff that Spirit was telling me this evening, and I felt like maybe I should share it with you because it was pretty dang good. So I just asked, what would you like to speak to me this evening? And this is what came through. We love you. We are present with you, and you are held within the quantum field of love. Isn't that beautiful? We take our connection with you seriously and with care. We have heard your many desires and requests, and we assure you that the things that you desire are valid and safe to receive. So I want you to think about us collectively asking for things in the universe, for things to get better and move into 5D, but also your own personal desires that you are seeking, or things that you have been manifesting and have not received yet, because this is what they're talking about as they speak this out. So this is for the collective energy. So they're saying that we have heard your requests and desires, and we assure you that the things you desire are valid and safe to receive. I thought it was interesting that they said safe to receive, because then they go on to say, we desire you to have the things you ask for. I also desire for you to have the things that you ask for. Sorry, it's hard for my writing when I'm writing really fast. However, they start to explain. We see that your frequency is not yet ready to receive some of what you seek. If we were not to block the attraction at this time, it would cause great damage in your life and even cause you pain and suffering you have not need to experience in this lifetime. We also want to explain that the delay is also needed to teach you something that you can use. And this is not necessarily for just you, but you are choosing, this lesson. So the waiting, the delay, we're learning from something with that waiting and delay to better understand the lessons of others that they go through and how to support them. Many lessons are chosen before you come to Earth to experience, yet some are attracted due to the frequency and desires on the earthly realm. So not only have we created things from the spirit before we came to Earth that we wanted to have, or lessons we wanted to go through while we're here on Earth, but why we are on Earth, this is where karma comes from the third dimension. We have programmed things in our mind and our frequency that then we manifest out of. So those then cause a frequency or a desire in us that might not be serving our highest good or might not be the best for us. So this is what they're saying about that is many of the lessons that we do have here on Earth, we have chosen to experience. Yet, some of these are attracted due to the frequency and desires on the earthly realm. So the energies we have taken on while we're on Earth. So those things could be blocked as something that we can receive because they don't serve us in our highest good. And what's popping in my head as like an interesting example is back in I think it was the 90s, Garth Brooks' song, Unanswered Prayers. Like, thank God for unanswered prayers, because this is the divine intervention of spirit, seeing what is best for us while we're here on Earth in this particular lifetime we're living in. Now, there's going to be things that we can manifest that don't really freaking matter. Like, if I want to manifest a free coffee, if I want to manifest, whatever. And even that, like I'm hearing spirit say, that could also not be in your highest good. So there is a collaboration with our spirit and our spirit team and our higher self and our human self. And when we're not in alignment and we're seeking or trying to manifest something and then maybe that's not coming, we don't necessarily receive it because there's a delay from the spirit side that is protecting us from something that maybe we didn't want to experience while we were on earth at this time. But there are things that we will attract that we also don't want to experience, but we are allowed to do that. We're allowed to have those things attracted to us because in some way we've also chosen to allow those things to come to us to teach us something so that we can teach others through it. So we come into an experience and then we can learn from that and then teach others from that same experience. So this is really profound. Let me see if I can get through the rest of this. So then they go on to trust the divine timing of the things that you desire and keep believing in the possibilities of achieving all the things you desire in this lifetime. And then they say, we love you, we support you, and we hold you in high esteem for the position you have decided to take on earth. So that, my friends, is basically talking about being in alignment, understanding yourself in your highest form, and the desires and the things you want to manifest. Why? What is the intention behind it? What is the desire? What is the benefit? How is it going to support you and the collective? How is it going to bring the highest good for you and the energy around you? So I thought that was interesting and I wanted to share that.